Hello, hello, and welcome back to another day of Catan. I am Shloopity, and we'll be playing some 1v1 games. Let's get started. Okay, going first on a very low ore board. Makes me kind of want to prioritize something around this 3, maybe the 8-3-10. Strong 3-1. All of that brick would go into overtime. And I doubt he takes something like the 4-3-11. He probably takes the 6-3-11. I would feel better on the 8-3-10 versus the 6-3-11 just for the better wheat. But let's not get super focused. I tend to get tunnel vision in a lot of my games. The 6-9-3 is a little appealing just for the wheat and sheep combo. That might be a little hard to... If we take this, there's the 6-5-12 afterwards. The 6-9-3 afterwards. The 8-4-10. Alright, I'm getting sick and tired of Colonist doing this to me. Genuinely. Like, I had plenty of time left, and it just placed for me. Alright. Starting off with one of those days, huh? Yeah, and he's just gonna take really great spots. Alright, I guess we have to, work our way through this. Maybe? Like, there's nothing that gives me enough wood and sheep to make this work. 6-9-3 to the wheat port? This just feels bad. Like, everything about this feels bad. I guess we have to. I don't know. We'll try and get onto this 3 somehow. That is beyond frustrating. Alright. Sorry to start off in such a sour mood, but, like, my goodness. At least we got an early 3. We need it. We need to get up onto here. I do have road settle, which is very tempting, and it'll probably be a minute before there's another 3 that rolls around. Do we just drop 2 roads? I mean, he's got a lot of road building material stuff, too. If he gets onto all this wheat, though, it's pretty over. So I think I'm going to take this spot just to deny him the 5-4-11. I mean, the 5-9-10 is fantastic for him, too. Oh, there's that 3. But yeah, let's go ahead and drop this road here, because I'd love to get on the 3-10-11, but if not, the 10-9-2, and then we just get to a port and start pumping out ore from our ports. He does get the first robber, which is fine. I mean, we're at 3, he's not. It's going to be hard to recover from this. the early bot placement. We'll just do our best. Throws off my whole game plan, though. Alright, well, he's also at 3 now, so we can do some things. I think I'd rather pop a dev here. There we go. Rather than, like, port for the wood or anything. The 3s will show up in time. These 8s that just give him roads are certainly an issue, though. Yeah, he's going to be able to build a lot faster than we can. And the 3s are obviously a money roll for him. But we will just continue to suppress his wheat for now. Ooh, okay, alright, I see you. Perfect, that's exactly what we want. Thankfully, he hasn't been popping devs, which is the saving grace that we need. I can't just be relying on these 3s to build roads. I'm gonna try to go for a Yop or a road builder. Or even if we just keep getting knights... Oh, okay. He has... We kind of probably want to steal the wood here. I think he just has the one, if he didn't already spend it. Okay, so there's one. If a sits rolls on our turn after this, we're going to snag it, though he probably uses it. Ooh, he doesn't. Okay. A 3 for the ore, or a 6 for the wood, is what we're looking to nab here. There we go. And he passes immediately. Alright. I believe this is 3 wood in his hand. We're gonna take it. We're gonna get onto this 3 ourselves. Is there anything better that can be done? Because we can build 3 roads with the sheep here. He's kind of blocked us off from a lot, and this allows for a perfect road path, so I'm just gonna take it. And we're going to hold at 9 now. But at least we have a source of ore. We have the knight ready for that 7. He steals a sheep, which is not a big deal. And same plan as always. We keep hitting that 5, suppress the wheat. And we pop a dev. Really inefficiently. Ooh, the second mono. Alright, let's go. Definitely for the ore this time. Yeah, I mean, that's not a big deal. We have multiple sources of wheat. Beautiful 7 there. Just going to keep hitting that. The 11 or the 3 at this point is... Yeah, nothing we can do there. Ugh. I mean, like, we could have ported for a brick to lay down some roads or something, but I guess I should have and taken road, and he steals the 1 brick out. That's unfortunate. Okay. Does he spend it? He can't spend it. I think we take it then. And what, just pop a single dev? Probably still, right? Yeah, we need the knights, we need army, we need everything we can get this game in order to scrunch out a win. Unfortunately, that's probably just going to be another knight that he uses to put it right back on us. But yeah, let's hit the 11 now. I can drop 2 roads. He's going to steal from us and put us under. I don't want to have my... Oh, he doesn't have a knight. I didn't want to, you know, make the ore more stealable. At this point... We need to get to a 3-1. He has 5 settlements. So I don't mind dropping this, because he still needs to city before he can road settle onto this 3-1. There we go. And we are absolutely going to take this city while we have the opportunity. And it might even just be on this 3 for the ore. No, let's city this up. Let's let our production speak for us. As soon as we get this settled, which is right now, all of this is going to start popping off. So... Ooh, lucky 7. Yeah, let's just keep bouncing it here. We, with that handy-dandy 3-1, can pop another dev, which is exactly what we want to do. Road Builder is also good. Like, I'm not mad about the Road Builder, especially since he seems to have some kind of non-knights. And we just keep popping. We could Road Builder settle somewhere, but I think having the devs and having the knights is super important right now. Unfortunately, he's been able to pop devs pretty much whenever we pop devs. But yeah, now that we have this port, we'll get a slight edge against him. Ooh, rolls the 7 naturally. He didn't play the knight beforehand. Does he have 3 non-knights? He's definitely getting a lot of high production spots. He only has the wood port. I might even start blocking the sits or 8. Like, if he cities up one of these, I'm... Okay, we now start blocking the sits. A 3 is good for us. We need to continue to pop, get the knight off of us. Yeah, that's going to be our target, for sure. Ooh, give me a sheep roll. Thank you very much. There we go. Would love to see that. Soon we'll have army completely locked. And this road builder will help us take and then hopefully later on keep road. We can't settle with it. I don't mind. Where do we want to go next? Maybe to this wheat port? Or all the way up to the brick port? You know, I'll go ahead and drop both of these roads. And then use the road builder to kind of do a sneaky settle. Ooh, got the sheep. That's unfortunate. At least we had the knight ready. I was blocking the sits, but that 5 is such a disastrous roll. Well, we'll put it back anyway, that's fine. Okay. And we just keep popping. More VPs are pretty good at this point. I'll take the VPs, for sure. We're gonna need them. Nothing we can do there. We do have the road settle. And I think we're gonna take it. All the way up to this brick port, actually. We produce a lot of brick. And I'm gonna take that before he can. We can connect to a kind of... Oh. Never mind. I mean, sure, buddy. Have fun being mean. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, well, a bit unfortunate. Yeah, this kind of killed our game. We tried to make do with what we can. I don't know what's wrong with Colonist. It's unfortunate that they keep just glitching out and placing for me in horrible spots that don't let me win. But I don't know. I think we played it to the best of our ability. Otherwise, we popped devs. He pulled 3 VPs, which for the number of devs that he pulled is pretty high. I mean, we got 2 monos and a road builder. I'm not gonna complain too much about the devs pulled, but it really is just this. I was playing without ore for so long, and that's too bad. Oh well, on to the next one. Okay, going first, and I guess we have to settle quickly. Ooh, all the wheat is kind of put away in this corner here. Not much of a fan of that. I feel like we can get onto this 3 in a decent spot. 3, 9, 10, 3, 8, 10, 3, 8, 4, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, there's a lot of production surrounding this 3, so I'm okay with getting it on the way back. Which means maybe this 5, 9, 10 to start. That doesn't seem too bad. It's surrounded by... I don't know. Maybe we do start here and just get on the wheat on the way back, which would easily let us get a road. I think I'm okay with that. And point left... I mean, he might take this, but that 10-8 3-1 is a powerhouse, huh? And like, worst case scenario, we just settle right here. Oh, interesting. He goes up there. Well, this is the situation that has arisen, huh? And he points towards the port. The 5-11-6 just to get, like, the starting spec? Maybe I should have taken the 5-9-10. He's starting the game without ore, which is certainly an interesting choice. There's even, like, the crazy notion of 8-3-4 to the 6-3. I think that probably loses most of the time, though. I think I'm pretty happy to just take this 5 sits 11, get the starting bit of wood, and hopefully road settle here before he can take this, the 3-1 on the sheep. Although he did get a road in the first 2 rolls, so maybe that's not going to happen anymore. Oh, if he takes that, wow, turn 1 settle for him. Impressive. That's not that big of a deal. We'll go over here and rob him as we do it. There's nothing great, huh? So I guess just the sheep, why not? It is pretty important to drop a road here now and kind of like secure this spot. Otherwise he just kind of builds and takes over the place. But his road building is like 1,000 times better than mine. He only has 1 card though, and it's not like he has coordinated roads, so I'll just continue to hold for now. Maybe we did a lucky 11. And with that, I'll just 4 for 1 for the wood. And hopefully have something good happen. I think defensively I just need to do this. Hey, we blocked it at least. Alright, we do have the settle, but I'm actually going to hold off for the road settle at the 3-1. That's like a super critical spot that we can't lose. And okay, we're no longer racing for it, which alleviates some of my worries. And I don't mind staying at 2 for just a minute. Let's go ahead and block the 5. We can pop a dev, and I think we will. I love having the knight ready before we hit 3. And we're still waiting on the 11. We'll get another sheep. Yeah, see, just like that, easy peasy. There we go. And now we road settle right after a 7 has rolled, which is perfect timing. And all of this sheep starts becoming useful cards. We could pop a dev with the brick. I don't necessarily see the need to, especially when... Oh, well, now we kind of need to. I wanted to just save up until we had 4 of a resource for the settle here, but it's alright. I'm going to pop a dev because 3 has not rolled this game. It's a VP, but hey, at least we had the knight already. There's that 3. Perfect. Alright, we've got a pretty good hand now, and the 8s will show up, I'm sure. He has quite a bit of production going, and is on some somewhat powerful ports. Yeah, he has quite a few sources of wooden sheep. There we go. But now, we're going to have a bit of production of our own. There we go. Basically operating on a cheap DIY sheep port. The 9-3-11 is definitely the net spot. We want to keep him off of this ore all game. He is able to pop somewhat efficiently with all of those ports of his, but we've got a sizable lead on held devs, and he didn't draw a knight either. I'm not going to play an aggro knight. Like, we don't need to do it for pacing, because we just have so many in hand. Good blocks. I mean, we have certainly blocked him off of a ton of resources this game. Nice. We'd love to see that. And if he doesn't do anything, I'm probably just going to convert this wheat. Ooh, is he getting another city? For not being on ore, he's definitely getting a lot more cities than we are. Yeah, we're going to hit this 5 because of his wood port. And that is a beautiful steal. We don't have any simple settles of just road settle. And I'd love to get onto this spot. Hey, the 12. Let's go ahead and pop a dev. We can build one more settlement before we need to city. And doubling up this 3 would certainly help with that endeavor. We have an okay road path, better than his long term, because we can wrap around this 8, which I certainly don't mind doing. And then just continue, maybe get to the wheat port or something, who knows, maybe that'll help down the road. Okay, so he is going to be able to get onto a source of ore. Not that he's had any trouble building cities without it, but his setup is really good, honestly. I'm just going to hold. I think we get a lot of rolls that let us do things. Well, just more sheep and brick. That is something. We need VPs and Yops and road builders ourselves. There we go. Alright, that'll help us out. It'll give us the wood that has been lacking. The 7s have certainly been on our side. I guess we just hit this 3. And because we're probably going to have to start playing knights, I mean, I don't think he has a knight. We could also save the Yop for a city, and I think that's important. Beautiful. Yeah, we can't even settle right now anyway. Like, as much as I would love to take and hold road, this is super clean, and we can do a bit of both. I think it just goes here for the production and to make our wheat pop a little more. Like, I'd love to city up this for the ore, but I'd rather rely on the 6s than the 3s. He is at 12, so let's go ahead and start working on road right now. We don't want a repeat of last game. Ooh, that's a wonderful block. Hey, a 5 gives us another city. Or another 6. We don't want a repeat of last game where, you know, he just takes road because we didn't connect to win. He's probably going to win anyway. He's pretty far ahead. But we're not going to make it easy on him. There we go. That is the city, but it's also 2 more devs. And I don't mind 2 more devs because, like, VPs are scary to him, for him to have. And no, we have lots of knights. Let's do this so that we can city easily, so that the 8s are a free card. He gets 2 sheep, which is just whatever he wants it to be. The 3s have not been too frequent this game, so I'm going to pop it back on there. Never mind. I'm going to put it on the 5 instead, because of his wood port. Okay. And let's pop again, because a 3 still gives us the city after we spend the wheat. He could just win. He has... Oh, okay. It wasn't another VP. But he's going to city up and be at 13. And we're still at 8. And he'll be able to... I'd love a road builder or something. The mono is pretty good, honestly. He has a couple of brick that I think he just spent, actually. I'm not sure what he has. He has 14 points is what he has. We're not gonna... I'm gonna hit this because a city just gives him the win. But, you know... I guess we... Oh, man. I used the knight. Oh! Now his hand is full of wood. That I'm sure he's gonna spend on things. Ooh! Okay. Well, we're about to take one from him right now. He only has 2 wood in hand. I guess we just Do we keep popping? We're gonna be playing stuff every turn. I think I'm gonna get a head start and try to take back road and hold it from him. Yeah, if he doesn't spend this, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, we're at 12. If he drops 2 roads, which he can't do without a good roll, he'll be at 14. But he'll be capped at 14. So I think we just take this settle right now and pray that he doesn't get the wood. Okay. We can still connect here and take 15. There we go. All right. We're out of settle spots, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Because now we just need the city to win. There's no way that he can take army from us. And he is pretty far away from... I guess I'm gonna... There's no way he's been holding the mono this whole time. So we're just gonna port that so that we don't 7 out. And with the wheat port, we win with the city. Thank you. Oh, that was close. I was getting pretty disheartened there. Yeah, see, that would have been the win, the city there. All right. Perfect. Whew, okay. Thank goodness we won that one. Oh, man, the 8s. The 8s certainly helped. I mean, he got on them as well, but we were there from the start, and we were just porting brick the entire game. 2 3s, you know? We blocked one of them, though, and it was a really big block when it happened. Whew, that was a close one. Ooh, we were like nearly identical on production. The knight stayed on him the entire time, though. Yeah, blocked out 15 resources, and it never once even affected us. The power of devs. All right, let's get a third game in, since both of those were pretty quick. All right, going second. And the wheat is sort of scattered about, but this 693 is pretty scrumptious looking, huh? Of course, I'm sure he's going to take something around here. Ooh, the 5, 8, 10, 6, 3, 11 is just choice. But what other options do we have? 8, 4, 3 is enough brick is enough wheat to get us there, and the brick is undeniably amazing. It's by far the best on the board, and the other one is kind of tucked down here. We would just need sheep and wood to pair with it, which is a little bit of the issue. I think it's going to depend a lot on where he settles first. Yeah, alright, so he takes this 6, 5, 11. Not a bad choice, for sure. And, alright, now hear me out. The 8, 5, 10, 6, 3, no, it's terrible. I would love to make that work, but no, it's a bit too bad. Now, the 6, 9, 3, 8, 3, 4, on the other hand, is probably really bad. But I can't say that it is for sure. I mean, I want this. You know, it's the best wheat. It's really the only ore left to us. What if I kind of rethink things? What if I actually go 8, 3, 10, 8, 4, 10? And with my road building, I think I kind of like that even. Go down to the brick port, double up on the 3. I believe in the power of the ports. And if we're really lucky, we wrap around to this sits 3 here, and we beat him there. He wants wheat and sheep. Is the sits 9-3 just too strong for him, especially with the wood port? It probably is, but we go down here to the 10-9-5, and then our 3-1 just pops off. I think I'm gonna go for it. I think we're gonna try and match him. Just do heavy port, heavy production, and a fairly competent or wheat sheep game. That's not on his level, but like he'd be working without brick. We're gonna be able to build around him. Even if he takes this sits 3, we take away the 9-10-11. We take the 9-5-10. We get onto the 8-4. Okay. That's interesting. I guess he wants to beeline it and make it for this brick. I feel like we'll be able to cut him off, though. I mean, he's working with only half of the building materials. I'm more than happy to pop a dev here. Ooh! Okay, now we definitely can. And I think I'm gonna play it just to play it, because getting onto the 3 is really good. Cutting him off is really good. And we can still absolutely road, maybe even road settle if we're super lucky. I'm down to... Am I down to road here? We could also just settle. I don't know, I'd love to get onto the sits there. We don't have any... Well, we do have... He hasn't 4-for-1'd, and while he does have a dev, there's no way that, like, he got the other road builder. So I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna drop the road. I'd be fine to even just drop here. Like, we're just waiting on a 10. I'm happy to stay at 2 so that he can't rob us and break stuff. There we go. And now we have it. And I think we're just in a really strong spot. We took a little bit of a risk, you know, dangling our roads out there. But I'm happy with this. I think we're in a pretty good spot. That 10 block, ooh, that 10 block hurts a little. But All right, now we are reliant on the 4s, but not entirely. The moment we get onto this brick port, we're doing nasty things. And I'm gonna hopefully get a knight. There we go. Perfect. And put it right back on him. We share our only source of wheat, which is kind of funny. So I'm going to hit his sheep so that he can't pop devs. And the wood is a beautiful steel. Our first city is on this 8-4-10 for sure. We need the wheat to match. Oh, my bad. We need the wheat to match our ore. He had the knight ready for us. Okay, but I don't care if he blots our sheep. It's not even our only sheep. Okay, and that is a lucky 7 that we will take. He might have a... let's go ahead and drop this here. He might even have another knight. No? Okay. I will say luck has been on our side, for sure. This game. The 4 hasn't rolled in a minute, but that's okay with me, honestly. I don't mind just kind of building up our resources and doing stuff while he has a stuck hand. He relies entirely on the 4. Whereas we can kind of like make do. Yeah, see? I'm good with this. And now we're just waiting on an 8 or a 10, and we'll settle here, and then we'll have some diversified wheat. There we go. Oh, he monos it for the snipe. Okay, alright. That's certainly a choice. We did 4-for-1 for it, but I mean, I feel like it slows us down a little, but it doesn't, like, cripple us. I guess we just keep dropping roads, and we wait for the 4. Yeah, that's fine, buddy. Don't 7 me out. Okay. I've been dropping roads this entire time for hand management. And I don't really know what else to do. We do still have the ability to connect down through here if he doesn't do anything wild through the back here. So I guess I'll just start building towards that in the meantime. Oh my goodness, these 7s. These 7s have been so friendly for us. There it is. Don't 7 me out. Thank you. Let's go ahead and take this right now. I would love to get on a port sometime soon. Hey, look at that 9 paying off. That's exactly what we wanted. And let's go ahead and pop a dev. We certainly need them. These 10s have been active. Yeah, we've been super lucky this game. There's actually nothing we can do. We need the port. If we steal a wheat, an ore, a sheep, or a wood, we get to settle on the brick port. So I think I'm gonna play an aggressive one. And now that we have the 9, I'm even gonna block the 4. Yep. And use that to settle on this brick port. There we go. Next is the 3-1. Can we do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can do that perfectly. So we're gonna. I guess if he comes down here to the 6, 11, 12, that would break our road, but I think he has kind of more important things going on up in here. Ooh, that's a good roll. So we definitely pop... Ooh, the road builder! This game has just been beyond kind to us. We're actually gonna hold out now and road settle here, just so that our road chain... Oh, no, we're out of settlements. Never mind, we're not gonna do that. Ooh, and he takes all the wood. Okay. I mean, he doesn't have a port until now, so whatever he does is gonna be fairly inefficient. Okay. I know we need to save for the city. But I am going to pop a dev, because we need that off of there. And we are going to play the road builder. I know we're going to be lacking on a 3-1 this game. We can still come up to here if we really need to. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, wrap around. We'll get there eventually. But I don't want him to have that, and I don't want him to break our road. Yep. That's a little bit scary now that he has more access to wheat. So I think we're just going to block it off. And he doesn't have a knight? Man, I would love to keep settling, but that is not an option to us right now. We're going to have to hold for the city. Okay. That's fine. That's not. There, that's getting closer. The 6 or the 3, or the 4 or the 9, equal pips to roll, but we can use the wheat for more things. I know we need to save for the city, but like I can't just let him run over us, and the knights are so good, especially if we can take army. Like, if we can take army away from him, that's huge. That improves our game astronomically. Yeah, and we're still just one of these rolls. We'll get there soon. There we go. Yep, we're just going to do it for the wheat for right now. And we're going to continue to hold at 8, which is a little scary. There we go. Perfect. And we do not have the settle as well, but that's okay. We're doing this for sure so that the 4s were on equal footing and the 8s with the brick port. Nice. Like, there's a case to city up this, but I think I'd rather just use our ports efficiently. There we go. Perfect. We take this. And there's no way he takes road anytime soon. But I don't mind having the one brick in hand. Maybe a 4 rolls and we can pop a dev. Oh. Let's put that back there where it belongs. And not quite anything we can do. So we'll just hold off. Ooh. Alright, that lets us pop twice. Or it would have. But hey, I'm not going to complain about being able to hit his 9. There we go. And we're still in a position. Okay, I was going to say that it'd be really lucky if we took army from him this game. And he just keeps popping devs. I think, honestly, yeah, it is just the 9 at this point. Oof! Big city, big city. We don't have a 3-1, so all of this sheep kind of just clumps up in our hand, huh? Yeah. Let's do this so that we get cities faster. Perfect. Instant payoff. Of course, that ore port. Like, the 3s are a bit of a double-edged sword with that ore port of his. And I think we do this to pop. We haven't pulled any VPs yet, and he could have a scary amount of them, honestly. Eesh, those 6s. Make my skin crawl. Okay, but we keep rolling 7s on him. Do we just take the 2 wheat right now? We're probably building to 10 more than anything. Yeah, he is definitely beating us on the dev game, but that's okay, because we're just gonna brute force our way to 15. We'll pop devs along the way when we can. Perfect! Alright, the VP goes such a long way. Let's pop another one to see what we get. The Yop is beautiful. We're still not at any risk. Okay, do we have it? We're so close. We're so close. But that puts us in a beautiful spot. Yeah. Alright, we got it now. There we go. I told you we'd settle on that 3-1 port. I mean, we settled on it for the win, but we did settle on the 3-1. Alright. That game was probably a little sloppy. But, yeah. I mean, I knew that he wasn't on 14 because we had the 1 VP in hand. So I wasn't, like, sweating it super hard yet. He didn't have any, like, immediate road settle expansion spots. Even if he citied up, that wasn't the win. So, oh well. I know I need to play tighter games, but a win is a win, and we'll take it. Let's check the stats on this one. Ooh, kind of a big crowded stuff. Yeah, the 10s popped off. The 10s let me do so much early road stuff. They definitely carried the game for me, for sure. Let's see. Yeah, pretty even there. Fairly even there, considering the number of nights played. I just had more production. Weirdly enough, I wasn't on... the brick port certainly helped, but I wasn't on anything else for the rest of the game, but we just got there, you know? That's what I said. We'd play a production, we'd run roads around him, and we did. thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the videos, and I hope everyone has a good evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you may be. Take care, everyone.